want to become a teacher because in the field I've been moving in, at least I've been seeing teachers as the head of everything.
It is teachers who make the nation.
I used to look at teachers and admire them, most especially English teachers.
Continuous school practice is a pilot system of teaching practice that is being initiated in national teachers' colleges.
It's a program whereby the student teachers are introduced into the real life situation in the classroom, and this takes place in partner secondary schools.
Allowing them to observe the regular teachers there, observing how those teachers are teaching, how they are handling the learning process.
To get more experience on teaching before they head on to the end school practice or the final school practice.
The students who are taking part in continuous school practice gain a lot, much more than in our lecture rooms here, because when they reach the real classroom, they're able to see for themselves how audible they should be.
It enables them to do what you call formation. They are being formed from other people to being teachers. So they will get used to how the schools run, the systems of the schools, functionality of the schools, and then they'll be much better teachers than before.
I gained the courage to even stand before my colleagues.
I learned how to introduce a lesson, how to handle a classroom.
Putting in practice the ATL methods, the active teaching and learning methods, and the techniques in general. Because when we came here, they were introduced to us, but you can't know how they're applied unless you've seen that.
Continuous school practice has given me a practical part of teaching, and it has enabled me expose what I have been learning from class.
The whole idea of continuous school practice is to give a chance to the practicing teachers to put into practice the theory they learn, so that by the time they complete the course, they have already moved into the system practically.
They would have familiarized with some of the learners in the classroom, and that would help them to curb down indiscipline in some cases.
When they normally come to us here, in fact, we are also awakened to follow the professional ethics which we have in there. You cannot go to teach without planning.
It also helps them to know how to keep records, in record keeping.
There are certain things I used not to do. For example, these files here. This business of keeping a good organized portfolio. We used to go with our notes and go and teach. But now today you feel guilty if you didn't organize yourself, if you didn't have work plans, if you didn't have reports.
Continuous school practice basically is meant, and I believe that objective has been achieved. It is meant to give skills to the learners, to change their attitudes towards the whole teaching profession.
Lesson delivery is much better because they normally use a child-centered approach. Like when you perform a lesson, you need to have learning stations, and you make students to work in groups.
The confidence developed in the student teachers, and leave alone the tools. For example, portfolio building is already in progress, so we expect better performance in the final school practice.
For us as school practice officer, continuous school practice has helped us in preparing students for examination school practice.
It is even improving the performance of the teachers and the students in the partner secondary schools. We are so grateful for it.